Okay, we're back. In the past chapters, we talked about the concept of money, blockchain, and Bitcoin, and how Bitcoin uses really, really long numbers as addresses and really, really long numbers as keys. And we went into a little detail on why these long numbers are essential to the security of the system. Right. So hopefully you got a basic understanding for how blockchain works and how everything is secured. Now let's get into some practical details. How do you actually send and receive Bitcoin or other digital currency? Okay, now this is a probably a very obvious point, but I want to talk to you about it anyway so that you can really think about it. Today, if I asked you for some cash, you would take your wallet out of your pocket and that's where you hold your cash and you'd pull out a note from it and hand it to me. Now, what makes this your wallet? Say I found this wallet on the ground, and let's say there was no ID, credit cards, etc. Then there's really nothing tying you to the wallet and the money. So, what makes it your wallet? It's really simple. For all intents and purposes, the fact that you have access to the wallet in your pocket or purse makes it your wallet and your money at that time. So, to reiterate, without any identifying documentation in the wallet, the only thing that ties you to the wallet and the money that it contains is the fact that you physically hold the wallet, right? Now, you may have found it and put it in your purse or pocket, but as far as I'm concerned, at the point that you pull out the wallet from your pocket, that wallet belongs to you. So let's keep that in mind. In the digital currency slash Bitcoin world, remember there are accounts and addresses, and these are anonymous, right? There's nothing tying those addresses to anybody. So the only thing that allows you to move Bitcoin in and out of an address is if you know the secret key to that address or to that locker. So knowing the secret key is the equivalent of physically holding on to a wallet with money in it. Okay, so look at that picture right there. If you found a sheet of paper with a Bitcoin address and a secret key on it, just lying on the ground, that is the same thing as finding a wallet on the ground. Okay, so now that you understand the concept of Bitcoin locker and a wallet, how do you move money from you to someone else or from someone else to you? Like, how do you actually move from coins from a wallet? So to move money from one Bitcoin address to another, you have to do the following things. Okay, you have to take your secret key, and remember, every key is associated with one unique address, right? So you have to take your secret key, take the address where you have Bitcoins in, and then you have to take the address that you want to send Bitcoins to. Right? In this case, you're sending it to these happy gentlemen. You take those three things and then you put it into some special Bitcoin software. Now, the Bitcoin software handles all that stuff we talked about in chapter 2, where it broadcasts the transaction. There are all these bookkeepers that validate the transaction, and there's the race on who solves the math puzzle. Now, all that stuff is inside the software. So the Bitcoin software takes care of all of that. So you just supply the secret key, your address, the destination address, and you tell it how much you need to transfer, and then the software essentially handles all that movement. So once all the validation and all the checking is done, the coins are moved from one address to another. Okay, so that's how the bitcoins are moved from one place to another, and this is generally how it works for other cryptocurrencies as well. Now, to make it easy to send and receive coins, Various companies and individuals have created software that combines the management of your keys and your addresses along with the software that you need to use to make those transactions, right? So this way it just makes it easy for you to operate. Now these are called digital wallets, right? So what I showed you earlier with that piece of paper where you had the key and the address is essentially a paper wallet, and these are digital wallets. So there's various kinds of digital wallets. There are wallets that are just essentially software that runs only on a desktop or a laptop. There's a digital wallet that runs on mobile apps. There are others that run on the web. They are web-based wallets, and then there are even some hardware-based wallets, and these are for people who don't trust any of these software-based services, so they have a wallet that runs on hardware. But functionally, all the digital wallets at a minimum will manage all your addresses, right? It would create new addresses for you, and also manage all your keys, show you how much balances there are in each of these addresses, and then help you send and receive coins. So that's what a digital wallet does.